Today, I'm going to be counting down 9 new TV shows and movies coming out October 2022 that feature queer women in them. Starting off the month in October 6, we've got Station 19 and Grey's Anatomy. Station 19, we of course have Maya and Corinna. Look, I've got a love-hate relationship with their storyline because, like, on the one hand, they're absolutely gorgeous and they have like incredible chemistry. Like, it's insane. I love them, right? But I also was not a huge fan of like their storylines last season, to be honest. Like, I don't care about like baby storylines and stuff like that. Whatever. So I do have a love-hate relationship with them. Grey's Anatomy, we're getting a whole bunch of new interns, so who knows, you know, what characters might appear there.
We finally have interns again.
We've got Adelaide Kane as one of the new interns. She's queer in real life. I don't know if her character is going to be queer, but yeah, I mean, we've got Corinna as well that's in Grey's Anatomy some of the time. I think there's also that blonde doctor, maybe. She's still in it. I don't even know. But yeah, Station 19, Grey's Anatomy coming out October 6th. Coming out October 7th, we have The Midnight Club.
Welcome to your first official night in the Midnight Club.
Takes a lot to scare me.
So this is the next series from Mike Flanagan. Mike usually releases like yearly, what are they called? Like series that are just sort of like one-off seasons. He does them like every year in like October. Last year it was, I don't even remember the name because it wasn't that great. Oops. I mean, it was all right. It was fine. It wasn't as good as the other ones, but it was okay. It was called Midnight Mass. The year before he did The Haunting of Bly Manor, which absolute classic, and I'm gonna have to do a rewatch, to be honest. And then the year before he did The Haunting of Hill House. Again, incredible. Loved that. And I cried in both Bly Manor and Hill House. Like, you know. So yeah, this year is the Midnight Club. I have put a question mark around this though, because the trailers and stuff that I've seen, I've not seen any confirmed queer women characters, okay? But I will say, in every single one of Mike Flanagan's series over the last couple of years, so Hill House, Bly Manor, Midnight Mass, they've all had queer women characters in them as like the main characters most of the time, or, you know, in the sort of main cast. So I'm hopeful that Midnight Club will also have a queer storyline in it, but we will have to wait and see. It also looks like a completely different cast. I think like the last 3, they've had a lot of reoccurring actors, but this one looks like a real sort of shake up with the actors. So yeah, I'm really curious to see what this one's going to turn out like. Also coming out October 7th on Netflix is Derry Girls season 3.
Drum roll, please, sister.
Have you lost your actual mind?
Now, I will say, I think Derry Girls has come out in the EU, UK, I think, already. And I think it's becoming available to the US and Australia and all that sort of stuff on Netflix on October 7th. So it's potentially already out there, but I know it's coming online for us in Australia on the 7th in Australia. Derry Girls is hilarious, absolutely hilarious. I feel like this season is the last season as well. So I'm excited to check out season 3. One of the main characters is queer.
Real life lesbian walks among us.
I don't really believe in lesbians.
I'm the wee lesbian.
She hasn't really had like a love interest. I don't know if they're gonna give her a love interest, to be honest. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see, I guess. I mean, maybe those of that are already seen season 3 can let us know if it's worth watching. I feel like it's worth watching anyway, even if she doesn't. Moving on to October 14th, we have a new TV series coming out on Freevee. I don't know what that is, to be honest. But the series is called High School. It's based off the memoir of the same name, High School, by the indie pop duo Tegan and Sarah.
Tegan and Sarah? Doesn't even rhyme. Your parents blew it.
Now, I think I might lose my like queer card right now, to be honest. But I don't know a lot about Tegan and Sarah, to be honest. Like, I mean, I'm a fan of music. I'm a fan of TV shows. I'm a fan of movies. But to be honest, I don't really follow those people in real life that much. Like, I don't follow the actresses from Station 19. I don't follow, like, Corinna and Maya's, their actresses in real life. I really don't know what they're up to in real life. You know, I don't really follow, like, the performers in real life. I don't know too much about them. So, in saying that, I'm coming into this like with no idea, right? I'm sure those that are like invested in people in real life have a much better idea of what they're going to be getting themselves into with this show. But I gotta say, the trailer looks so good. It's queer, like hella queer, which is great. But it looks intense. It looks good. I'm not gonna lie. I am excited to watch it. It also has, I'm not gonna lie, one of the selling points for me. It's got Colby Smulders in it. Colby, that's a hard name to say. What the fuck?
That's a big word for Elmo.
I mean, she's gorgeous. Like, what the fuck, you know? Love her. So yeah, High School is dropping October 14th. Coming out October 15th is The Owl House Season 3.
And this is the Owl House, the best place on the Isles.
Hoot hoot. The Owl House is an adorable like Disney animation. It's really, really cute. We have like the main character, well, characters I guess should say, like Luce, is in a relationship with Amity, and it's incredible. Like, I just love that, like, this is like, you know, a main Disney series for kids, and like the main characters are queer. I love that. It's just incredible. Unfortunately, I do think this is the last season. Disney isn't really supporting it anymore, which is annoying. Like, you go from being like so happy and excited that Disney has this show, but then like they cancel it and it's like, oh great, thank you. But yeah, I would highly recommend checking it out. I did a few reactions of the first season, like when they were like flirting the relationships. Oh man, it's good. It's really well done. And I'm not like typically a huge fan of like, I don't know, cartoon animated series, right? But this is just a really good series. Next, we got another horror one coming out October 25th. Cabinet of Curiosities.
Each of the episodes has a whole world.
Now, this is another Netflix series from what I understand. Again, like the Midnight Club, I put some question marks around this one because while I haven't really seen anything in the trailers or anything like that so far that confirms any queer women in the show, I will say Elise Bauman is in the show. She's been promoting the show. She is queer in real life, and she, you know, tends to play characters that are queer. So I'm really hoping that we do get some queerness in Cabinet of Curiosities. It looks scary as hell though. Like, it looks terrifying. The show kind of like Mike Flanagan's, but I guess to more extreme. So Mike Flanagan's series, it's like the seasons are one-off, but the seasons are one story. This one, Cabinet of Curiosities, it looks like every episode is its own story. So like they don't run into each other. But yeah, it looks terrifying. I'm gonna watch it like through my hand, if that makes sense, with my hand over my face. Yeah, just to see Elise because I love her. Okay, for those that don't know who Elise Bauman is, she was in Carmilla, the web series, Golden. She was in that Christmas movie last year, which was super cheesy. Love it. Yeah, I love her. She's adorable. But moving on to October 27th, we have the movie Sissy.
I was thinking about you the other day, and now here you are.
Now, Sissy is an Australian movie. It's been making the rounds in the sort of like film festivals and stuff like that, but I think it's officially getting a theatrical release, I think here in Australia, but I'm not sure globally. I don't know. You'll have to check out your own sort of local theaters to see if it is coming out. But yeah, here in Australia, it has a release of October 27th. I don't know too much about it. I know it's like a sort of I think it's like a comedy horror, right? It's about like these two high school, they were friends, but then they had a falling out. They meet up and one of them invites the other to her bachelorette party. And she is queer. So she's marrying her girlfriend and it's apparently a very queer bachelorette party. So that's exciting. But then like it kind of goes downhill from there. Like there's a third person that was in high school with them that was a bully, and then like just emotions come out and I think it gets really dark. Like I said, I really don't know too much about it, but I do know it's queer. So I'm actually pretty excited to check out Sissy because I don't know, I'm getting excited about Australian content. Like they just seem to be like producing good stuff recently, which is exciting. For those of you that didn't watch Heartbreak High, I mentioned it in my last countdown video of September shows. It released on Netflix. It is so good. It's an Australian TV show, but it's so good. I would highly recommend it if you haven't watched it yet. Heartbreak High is just like, it's actually so good. But yeah, moving on to October, question mark. Sometime in October, I believe the second half of the first season of Stupid Wife is releasing on YouTube. So Stupid Wife is a web series that I have recently reacted to. It is dramatic and it is so tropey, and that's why I love it. I believe it's like a web series based off a fan fiction. I can't remember which fan fiction. I feel like a Camilla fan fiction, or I might be wrong. I don't know. But it's so cheesy. It's so tropey. It's exactly what you want in a web series. So I'm really excited to see part 2 of Stupid Wife season 1. So yeah, look out for that one. If you haven't watched the first 4 episodes, check them out. They're on YouTube, so they're free. They've got subtitles. So yeah, go check them out. Continuing on in October from September, we've got Vampire Academy and NCIS Hawaii. So that's it from me. If I missed any TV shows or movies coming out in October that feature queer women in them, let us know in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll see you all in my next video. Okay, bye.